I'm Karen Varga with CEAg World Greenhouse Produce, an innovative brand that engages with the rapidly expanding global greenhouse produce industry through a variety of platforms. Our mission is to educate and connect greenhouse produce growers and industry allies to help them better understand and sustainably advance the global food industry. On today's episode of CEAg Talks, we are back with Stacia Lewis, a grower at Texas-based Eden Green Technology, which is a greenhouse produce operation that uses vertical farming systems. This time, we're focusing on Stacia's passion for promoting diversity and inclusivity in agriculture. If you missed the first video, where we delved into Stacia's path to becoming a grower and what she loves about working in this industry, we'll link to it below. Stacia, welcome back to CEAg Talks.
Hi, great to talk again.
So let's get down to basics. Tell me more about why you're passionate for promoting diversity and inclusivity in the agricultural industry.
Absolutely. As someone from a very rural area of Texas, growing up queer was definitely super weird. I didn't really know a lot of people like myself, especially not in the agriculture space. So as an adult entering the space, I really wasn't seeing, a lot of people like me, but the more that I meet other professionals in the industry, I have kind of learned that we're out there. We just don't really have an avenue to connect. So, and it's not just, one community. It's really all communities from diverse backgrounds. So,
And how and why should we get more young people, more diverse people into the industry?
yeah, touching on young people specifically, I definitely see this touted often, but it is true that the average age of the farmer in the US is around 57, nearing on 60, the age most people like to stop working. So something that I see often with young people my age, is that we are informed about sustainability. We realize that changes need to happen in all industries, but especially in the agricultural industry. And I think that something that my generation is struggling with is finding things that they truly feel passionate about. And something I've learned in talking to other young people is that in CEA, they're able to find something that not only they feel very passionate about, but something that they feel like truly makes a difference. I think that not only to drive the age of the typical farmer down, but just to have more people and more fresh eyes and perspectives looking at the changes that could be made. And not only with young people, but also people from diverse backgrounds. I think that with the industry growing, more people are learning about it. And I just think that something we as an industry should do is make it a little bit more available to what jobs are out there in the CEA industry. As a grower, my job does involve a little bit of labor, but not too much. I spend a lot of my time at a desk, and not only is the grower position, but if you are somebody who is more technical minded or enjoys labor, there's stuff for you there too. So I mean, there's a lot of reasons to get younger people and more diverse people in the industry, but obviously it's something I'm very passionate about.
So diversity doesn't just mean, different ages or different ethnic backgrounds. You even brought up diversity in the way that people think, in terms of, a more technically minded person or someone that has different skill sets could still find a place in the CEA industry.
Oh, absolutely. I think that more so recently, the push towards technical degrees, maybe 2-year technical programs, is definitely growing in availability, but also knowledge. I mean, I had a lot of friends growing up who didn't want to work a desk job. They wanted to be a welder, an electrician. And I think something that a lot of people don't realize is that those are the people that make it possible for us to do what we do every day, no matter what we do. And so showing those types of people with those technical minds that they can work in any industry is very important. And like you said, diversity isn't just your background, it's also the way that you think. And so, yeah, it's really exciting to see more jobs for different minded people become available, not only in our industry, but all industries.
It's great. And so, looking specifically at Eden Green, how has their leadership supported diversity efforts at the greenhouse?
One thing I really enjoy about Eating Green is that they give people opportunity, people from all backgrounds, people who are super young. And in my team alone, the majority of my team is under 30. And they have put a lot of trust in us as people who are under 30 to make sure that the greenhouse is operating as it should. And we've proven that it does. And so I think that in Eden Green, trusting the younger generations, they have, I mean, they're a living testament that we do want to work. We are willing to work. We just need to be given the opportunity.
That's great to hear. So, I met up with you recently at an industry event where a new initiative called Vivid Canopy was launched. Can you tell me what Vivid Canopy is and why it's important for this industry?
Yeah, absolutely. So Vivid Canopy was born in a basement bar in Columbus, Ohio, with with Gretchen from Glaze Consortium and Cameron Grant from TCC, former Eden Green employee, but chose to pursue his passion in education, which makes me sad. But I'm so happy he's pursuing his passion. But we were kind of just having an open and honest conversation over drinks about how diversity in agriculture is lacking. So with a lot of the resources that we all individually had, we were able to, at kind of short notice, come up with something that has been very great. As you said, we met up at our first event we had at Indoor AgCon last week, and we had a panel with some incredible rock stars of the industry. They had a very open and honest conversation about some of their experiences and some of the things that they like to see change in the industry, some of the things they love about the industry. Following that, we had a roundtable discussion where people from all different backgrounds came together to talk together and learn and listen. And it was amazing. It was great. So essentially, Vivid Canopy is just one of the first DEI initiatives in the CEA industry from and for. And we are so excited to see what the future holds after our first incredible event last week.
Yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to seeing how everything progresses, and definitely wishing you guys all of the success that you obviously deserve with this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. I think we're all pleased with how things went and just absolutely thrilled to see where the future takes us and see how many people we can get involved in the initiative and connected.
Great. And what is your personal hope for the future of the agricultural community in terms of diversity and inclusivity?
I would love to be at an industry event and look around and see tons of young people, tons of BIPOC, tons of queer people. I think that people from all communities want to work in agriculture. They want to be part of the solution of our food system, but maybe don't realize that there's a place for them here. And I hope that we can help not only connect people already in the industry, but maybe inspire younger people, inspire students to realize that they can be part of the solution.
That's wonderful. Well, Stacia, thanks so much for joining me again today on CEAg Talks.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.